Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Beth and this is Spiral Path Arts, and we are in the final week of 31 Days of Samhain. I'm so happy to have you with me, and today, I'm going to share a little bit of my past with you. Going to share a little slideshow, if you will, of some Halloween's past. As you have probably already figured out, Halloween is my favorite holiday of the year, and dressing up and making costumes and coming up with costume ideas just has always been something I've really enjoyed. So here I'm going to show you from a very young age to not so long ago some of the different costumes that I've made or created for myself, my family members, and a friend or two. So I hope you enjoy. As you can see, my love of Halloween started at a very young age and have been celebrating it ever since. Everything from Little Miss Finger Lickin' Good, which is an inside joke with a group of friends, she came from the idea of the popularity at the time of toddlers and tiaras, to my husband coming up with the idea of being George Tsoukalos, I believe is his name. Anyway, we all know him as the Ancient Aliens guy, right? And the aliens meme from that period of time. And I was kind of going through it at that year and didn't have time to really get too creative with my own personal costume. So I just became an ancient alien, Yazoo from the Flintstones. To a friend always wanting to be Lucy. So I became her Ethel. And we went to the candy factory and had our Lucy and Ethel candy factory costumes. That was a really fun one. We did win an award that year. Let's see, what else was in there? Well, if you're going to be an alien, well, the next year you have to hunt those aliens, right? So we became Mulder and Scully. That was fun. And my final magnum opus costume that I made, the last year we had a big party at our house back in Illinois, was my Green Witch costume, which I still have, and you may still get a chance to see before this 31 days of Samhain is over. But she was a labor of love. I machine embroidered all of the decor on her. And at that time, my daughter and I were really enjoying our annual trip to the Ren Fair on the Illinois-Wisconsin border. Many of you from up there will probably know which one I'm talking about. So she did dual duty. She was a Halloween costume, but then she also got worn to the Ren Fair a few times, and that was always fun. And she has been worn to some witchy events in years since. Finally, I had bought the fabric to make a matching cloak for my Green Witch costume, but I never got it made until just a couple years ago when I dug that fabric out of my stash and made the matching cloak. So now I have the full costume of a hedge witch, green witch, witch of the woods. And that's kind of my preferred witchy look as opposed to my more traditional Halloween witch look. But if you were with me last year, you'll be able to perhaps remember the making of this witch hat. So I will link to this video from a year ago if you're interested in watching me make this. And if you have been with me for all 31 days, well, you may recognize this dress, but it has sleeves now. This is the black dress that gave me so much grief earlier in the month, but I got her done. And I actually really love this dress. And with the 3/4 length sleeves, I think it's going to get a lot of wear. So I hope you enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun over the years celebrating Halloween with family and friends. I didn't include photos of all the different costumes I made my daughters over the year because, let's be honest, they're all on film and I have no idea of where to find those pictures right now. Such is life. But they were fun. It's always been fun to celebrate Halloween in a very traditional, secular way. And I do miss those years of wonderful Halloween parties and seeing the creativity of my friends. I wish I could have shared a few of those images with you, but since I didn't get permission from my friends and we were not in a public place when we wore these costumes, we were at either my home or another friend's home for a Halloween party, it didn't seem right to share them with you. But rest assured, we had a lot of fun and a lot of very creative costumes. As you can see, I decided to change into this costume because I haven't had many opportunities to wear it. And I'm very proud of my work. As you can see, there's lots of machine embroidery. And I'll show you the whole costume here in a moment. But we'll just get comfortable. It was a lot of fun sharing that little retrospective with you. And I hope that you have a safe happy and haunted Halloween. See you tomorrow. Peace out, witches.